Hello, and welcome to the graduation ceremony of the class of 2022. I am your proud superintendent, Dr. Keith P. Posley. We welcome our family, our friends, and those watching online today to celebrate the many accomplishments of the class of 2022. We have prepared a dignified ceremony for you today to celebrate the class of 2022. We hope that our guests enjoy the program and our graduates feel the love as the spotlight shines on them today. We ask that you celebrate your student, but also be respectful of the next graduate as their names are being read. Graduation symbolizes the start of a bright future for our young people as they move forward in life, prepared with their MPS education. What's next for each graduate? The sky is the limit. Our graduates today are headed to college, technical schools, apprenticeship programs, the military, and the world of work. Each graduate today will receive an MPS alumni pin to wear with pride and to carry with them as a fun reminder of the experiences and accomplishments in the Milwaukee Public Schools. Family and friends, thank you for being the support and encouragement that our seniors needed to get them to this point. Today, we celebrate the graduates, but also you, the community of family and friends that have supported our graduates. I would extend a debt of gratitude to our teachers, staff, and administration who have worked to build up our young people, preparing them to go forward and face the world. Finally, I ask that you take time to review the impressive scholarships earned by the class of 2022, printed in the programs. Because of the dedicated MPS staff and the loving families and support systems at home, these young adults today complete high school and stand prepared to move forward in their next stage of life. And now, I will ask our guests to please stand and welcome the class of 2022.
Blessings. At this time, we will have our national anthem. So for those who are able, would you please stand? Please remain standing as we honor you with one of our students and the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. You may be seated. As I begin our ceremony, first of all, I want to say to each and every one of you in attendance, physically as well as virtually, blessings to you this morning. This is a great morning to celebrate. Before I begin, if you don't mind, please, this is impromptu at this moment. If we can just have just a very quick moment of silence. We know that there's a lot of things that extend in our community that are beyond our control. However, there are some parents this morning who are in a different situation than we are today. And so I would like to just take a moment to honor those families and recognize that there are challenges, but as an extended community of love, we have them in our hearts. So if you can join me in just a moment of silence, please. Thank you. My name is Leon Gross, and before I begin this ceremony, I would like to extend a very special welcome to our distinguished guests who are to my left. Please join me in welcoming each and every one of them, and I will ask that they stand as I call their names to be recognized. Dr. Keith Posley, Superintendent of Milwaukee Public Schools. That was the distinguished gentleman that you did see on the welcoming monitor this morning. Dr. Catrice Cotton, Chief School Administration Officer, also former Audubon Principal. Adria Maddalini, Chief Human Resources Officer. And our board member, Mr. Henry Leonard, representing School Board Governance of Milwaukee Public Schools. Thank each and every one of you for joining me this morning. On behalf of Audubon, the staff, the school community, my support system, Dr. Jennifer Smith, she's off to my left as well, and Mr. Maurice Turner, who supports her, as well as Mr. O. We call him Mr. O, but it's Mr. Ogunwale. Thank you so much for helping us get to this point once again. We know that each year it brings a different challenge, but yet that challenge is met with some celebrations. And so this morning, to my young people, my scholars this morning, this is your time to celebrate. So very quickly, I'm not going to stay too long, but as I come to the close in my greeting and my welcome to each and every one of you, I'm going to be joined by your scholar who will greet you and give you some final words of encouragement as your number one in your class, okay? As you embark upon this final day, I want you to reflect on your S number. If you come back and you try to punch it in, it won't work, okay? What that means is, and what it signifies, the S today does not signify student, but it signifies special. And so for each and every one of you, you have now internalized and eternalized that number. And so when you use it moving forward as a pen, as some of your special characters when you're trying to log in your phones, all those different things, make sure you remember where that number came from. Because from this day moving forward, you are alumni of Milwaukee Public Schools. With that charge comes a lot of responsibility. You are now expected to be leaders in your respective communities, not only within the city of Milwaukee, but those that extend beyond. You are now expected to model what excellence looks like, what excellence sounds like, and what excellence feels like. You've shown us as a community in your collective efforts of a small graduating class that you exceeded $1 million in scholarship. So for those who are in attendance, if you can please join in just celebrating that feat alone. And the reason I mention that to you, scholars, this morning is because Audubon sometimes is considered a small school, but I've always heard the best things come in small packages. And so you represent that today, all right? So when you look at yourself in comparison to other classmates, other colleagues as you get older, always remember that within you, there's a special gift. It doesn't mean that you have to be boastful about it. It doesn't mean that you have to be, one who goes out and brags about it, but is one who understands what servant leadership is all about. And so that's what I challenge you with this morning. As I leave you, each of the instructors that you've had along your pathway have served as servant leaders. They sacrifice themselves sometimes. They put their own personal views aside for the better good of the community. And so that will be your charge this morning. For those who are listening to me via the internet, or if you will, the webcast, again, when you see these young people, this is an extension of what Audubon represents. And so I want you to make sure that as you leave this place today, that you walk with your head held high, with your heart extending beyond your chest, and remember, the only way to help someone is to extend a hand. So make sure you do that, because once you do that, no matter where you are in any stage of your life, you will make MPS proud. All right? So again, can we congratulate these young people this morning again? And as I close out, it's only fitting that I allow Miss Elizabeth Nieves to come and greet you, because she has words of encouragement as she represents the top of the class. But not only the top, she represents a distinguished community of scholars at Audubon.
Hi, everybody. Everybody excited? Good morning, students, faculty, family, and friends. It is an honor to stand before you all today and celebrate the accomplishments and achievements of the class of 2022. Seniors, we made it. As a family, we have been able to grow together, laugh together, and strive together throughout these 4 years. Looking back at Freshman Bridge, we all wondered about the challenges of being a high school freshman. We probably wondered about how we were going to manage our new classes, adapt to our new environment, and if we were going to feel accepted. However, we learned that day that we were cardinals, birds that are known to be strong defenders of their territories. We, as Audubon Cardinals, became defenders of our dreams, aspirations, and destinies. Finishing our freshman year strong, we continue to stay focused as we aim to keep those dreams alive as sophomores. We worked hard in our classes, continued to be involved, and enjoyed the time we had with each other. We couldn't wait for junior year to start, where we would be 1 year closer to graduation. Then came the breaking news: MPS is closing down due to a virus known as COVID-19. Everyone stay inside. From that day forward, the class of 2022 witnessed a series of deaths, shortage of food and supplies, and people losing their sense of hope. We thought after 2 weeks, everything would go back to normal, but those 2 weeks became a month, then 3 months, then a summer. Suddenly, we became juniors who were forced to adapt through a season of confusion and chaos. We had to go to class virtually. We struggled with our mental health, and some of us even experienced COVID-19 ourselves. However, this traumatic experience gave us an opportunity to strengthen our mind, our body, and our spirit. Returning back to school as seniors, we redirected our focus and became more determined to overcome any obstacles senior year would bring. With our determination, we defended our futures as we completed the necessary steps to start our lives after high school. Through our discipline and resilience, we will receive our high school diploma today, knowing that better things are yet to come. With all our accomplishments, we know that we could not have done it without all the support we have around us today. I would first like to thank God, my parents, and my brothers who have given me their support and guidance. I love you guys. I also want to give a big shout out to the Boys and Girls Club of Greater Milwaukee that has given me opportunities that I never thought I could have. And on behalf of the class of 2022, thank you, Audubon, to all our teachers, college and career advisors, and counselors who have encouraged us to keep on striving and believe in ourselves. To our principal and assistant principal that have reminded us that success does not come with ease, but through hard work. But most importantly, I want to say thank you to you, my fellow classmates, for making my 4 years of high school a journey that I will never forget. I won't forget the times that you all encouraged me with your compliments, made me laugh during my stressful moments, and how you've all inspired me to chase my dreams. So I pray that all of you will also chase your dreams and pursue the greatness that is inside of you. As we begin the next chapter of our lives and go our separate ways, I want you all to remember that life is not easy. There will be times where you want to throw in the towel and give up on everything. But I want to let you know that because we survived a pandemic in the midst of our high school career, we can accomplish anything. So class of 2022, open up your wings and fly and show the world what you can do. Be strong and courageous as you defend the families you create, defend the beliefs that you stand on, and defend the dreams that still need to become a reality. I remember when my dream of sharing my talent with Audubon became a reality. During freshman year, I had the opportunity to sing the song called Masterpiece by Danny Goki for our spring talent show. The song expresses how even through life's hardest moments, God is still molding us into a masterpiece. However, I never really understood why I sang that song. Later during the pandemic, I finally realized that I sang that song to give myself the courage to keep on moving forward. Now, I want to encourage you as I end my senior year of high school and begin my freshman year of college by singing the chorus of this song one last time. You're making a masterpiece. You're shaping a soul in me. You're moving where I can't see, and all I am, I'm in your hands. You're taking me all apart like it was your plan from the start to finish your work. of art for all to see. You're making a masterpiece. Ooh, you're making a masterpiece. You will be a masterpiece. Cardinals, be bold, be brave, be the defenders of your dreams. Congratulations, class of 2022.
I told you. When you think about God's gifts, that was an example of one right there. Friends, family, community, as we get closer to the end of our program, I want to just take a moment to recognize our students in their humble spirits, but you see them, some adorning cords. And so what I need to happen at this time is for students who have a grade point average of a 3.0 or higher, 3.0 to 3.4, excuse me, 3.0 to 3.4, please stand. This is your time to stand. Can we show them some love? Can we give them some energy? These are your honor roll students. Can I have those individuals who have a 3.5 to 4.0, please stand. So if you have a gold cord, please stand. Very nice, very nice. And then finally, for those individuals, community service is one of the foundational pieces of Audubon. And as you could hear, the masterpiece within each and every one of you is that you can extend just a little bit of that gift to someone else. So for those individuals who have 150 hours of community service or more, please stand. Thank you. You may be seated. The reason I did that is because sometimes we forget about the smaller things in life. We know that every day pushes us in a different direction, but academically, there's a challenge in trying to master not only some of the challenges that we face, but also be an excellent scholar in doing so. And in addition to that, just reminding that the community helps shape us, so we do owe it to the community to give back just a little bit of the plant, of the seed that was planted within each and every one of us. So again, thank you to those scholars who exemplified that excellence in those respective areas. And now, I stand with you this morning, and I stand before you this morning. So for those who are in the seats, all the parents, those who are listening to us, this is the time that you've been waiting for. So I already see some of the students' legs starting to tap, like, oh, here we go, we're about to cross the stage, okay? But this is your time. And again, what we ask is that we know sometimes not every student has a representative in the audience, but as long as we're in this venue, they have a representative in this audience. And so if we can make enough energy for every student to hear their name and an applause for the success stories that they've created individually, then you will also be a part of celebrating that masterpiece. At this time, with the class of 2022, please stand. And what I will need you to do is you will follow the direction of Dr. Smith, and then I will turn it over to our announcer, the illustrious gentleman who you've seen singing this morning, and he will continue to marvel you with that outstanding voice. Okay? At this time, congratulations, graduates. This is your moment.
Edwin Aquino. CJ Briseno. Leo Burdick. Jameer Carter. Guadalupe Collazo. Yaelin Collazo Rivera. Ricardo Colmenero Villapando. Jennifer Cortez Galindo. Austin Day. Katie Day. Joe Hernandez. Victor Hernandez. Devin Hicks. Jesus Huerta. Felipe Jimenez. Esau King. Kamaria King. Ash Krott. Joshua Liederbach. Jamie Lopez. Leonardo Lopez. Luis Matos Velez. Luis Mercado. Lily Meza. Almadai Meza Marin. Osvaldo Moran. Joshua Negran. Elizabeth Nieves. Maximus Nienebuck. Ariana Ocanas. Edgar Pagan. Adelise Perez. Dylan Pawalis. Angela Rangel. Emmanuel Reyes Sanchez. Deshaun Rogers. Edwin Roman. Miguel Angel Rosales. Angel Rueda. Zuri Ruiz. Jennifer Salazar. Analia Saldana. Jasmine Sanchez. Saul Sanchez. Norberto Santiago Zamora. Edwin Santillan. Angelina Seelig. Patrick Shahorn. Nathan Smith. Tamara Smith. Ryan Sukasum. Emaris Torres. Julian Torres. Kaylee Twiss. Tatiana Vargas. Isabella Wilson.
Can we give them a little more energy than that? They did. This is their day. We are so proud of them, but more importantly, parents, it is also an opportunity for us to celebrate you. So for the graduates, Cardinal graduates, can we also just show a little love and a little energy to those who we know helped us along the way, our parents, our friends, and our family? Can we also give them some energy? Cardinal graduates, now the moment you've been waiting for. Can you please stand, class of 2022? Families, guests, as we prepare to present the class of 2022, we ask that you please remain seated, please remain in the area. We will ask that you exit the building and meet your graduate on Kilbourne Street. Remember, keep your distance and be safe, but we know that this is a celebratory moment, so we honor that as well. Graduates, turn your tassels from right to left. By the authority vested in me by the Wisconsin Department of Public Instruction, the Milwaukee Board of School Directors, and by the Superintendent of the Milwaukee Public Schools, I now declare you official graduates of Milwaukee Public Schools. Let me get a little energy. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the class, the Audubon class, the masterpiece class of 2022. Graduates, you will follow the direction of Dr. Smith, and as you leave out again, we will continue to show you energy. We are so proud of you.